What's up, guys? Ryan with the MXG channel at AOMC, and I've got the bike I'm most excited to show you guys this year. It's the only truly new bike we have this year. It's the 2023 GasGas MC450F Factory Edition. Why is this so exciting this year? Because GasGas is stepping up to the new gen. KTM and Husky were the new generation last year with the 2022 Factory Editions and the 2023 base models. GasGas stayed the same for a year. That is not the case anymore. This gives us a look at what the 2024 GasGas base models will be like. Obviously, they won't be marked up like this, but this is the plastic design they'll have and all of that. I've got some really cool stuff to show you. First, I want to tell you everything that comes on this factory edition. Let's do that rundown first. So you get the skid plate and the front rotor guard, and I'm not sure if they're true carbon or if they just have like a carbon look to them, or part of them carbon, but they definitely look sweet. It's got a big red TLD sticker on the bottom of that, which is really cool. Moving on up here, you get the red GasGas like power parts split triple clamps. Really trick piece. You get the special chain and sprockets. This is a black sprocket, gold chain. You get the red GasGas like power parts factory edition wheels mounted up to MX33 Dunlops. You also get, the big one is the Akrapovic slip-on line exhaust. Not as flashy as the FMF, but looks factory, looks trick, looks clean. Everybody loves it. It is noted though, this is the slip-on line, so you cannot buy a head pipe later and put on this. That is a different pipe by Akrapovic. This will only work with the stock head pipe. You also get the GasGas factory racing Henson clutch cover. Very cool. You get the ODI soft grips. You get the seat cover and graphics that are different than the regular model. Whatever I forgot, I'm sure you guys can correct me in the comments. So yeah, so what are some of the first things you notice about this thing being different? Well, the plastics are all different. The front fender's a little shorter, a little stubbier like the KTM, but it is its own design. And then this bike really starts to stand out when you look at this front number plate. The more I look at it, the more it grows on me. It kind of, kind of V's down. It's a double-edged sword because it does expose your triple clamps. These are going to get dinged really easy, but exposing the triple clamps, you can see them and they look a lot cooler. So it's whatever. You got the option. You can put a stadium plate on there if you want and protect those triple clamps. We've seen the GasGases come with some different brakes this year. Some of them have brake tech, some of them have Brembo. This factory edition only has the Brembo components on it. Now, where you get into the big differences is the rest of the plastics and how the seat mounts up. So, the seat, we saw KTM and Husky go to a seat with one bolt that goes underneath here. This is not the case with the GasGas. This GasGas has this side shroud. It's all one piece. You pull it out here and then you'll slide it back, similar to, I think it was the 16 to 18 Huskies that you slid this whole big piece off of. This is just like this. You're gonna pull it out, then you're gonna slide it back, and it's gonna give you access to one short 8mm bolt right here, and that's all that holds your seat on. So yeah, you still got one bolt, which is pretty cool. You can still pull your shroud off and get to your airbox quickly and easily, which is pretty cool. A little bit more of a pain than the KTM because you have to line up two slots up here to slide this on, but I'm sure once you get the hang of it, it'll be no problem. You got 3 different graphic stickers up here. On this bike, all this is embossed except for this little sticker right here in the middle. So I'm sure graphics guys are loving that they're gonna have to have the brake in. It's kind of stinks to have a big break in your logo right here, but they give you enough area you could actually put the logo really big and you're not even really gonna notice the break, I'm sure. I like this little plastic cover right here for the fuel tank. No, this is not a red fuel tank, it's just a cover. I haven't taken it off yet, but man, this blue and that GasGas logo and everything right there is super sick. Now, speaking of logos, this whole rear fender is different on this GasGas. The way they have it made, you have a huge area right here that you could put in a secondary large logo. You could almost fit this big GasGas logo right here. So it gives you another, you know, sponsors love to have their logos right here, large and in charge, I call it, on the radiator shroud. Why? Because that's the only place it's really big enough to put a logo that's easily seen in pictures. Well, now you might have a second place for that right here. So that's pretty cool. Running down the sponsors on the back here, Kropovich, Method Wheels, Polaris RZR. That's interesting. But for some reason on all these bikes, KTM put this competition only safety sticker right over top of this. I've never seen KTM do that before, but you know, whatever. I think if you took some heat, you could get that off pretty easily. It's just a beautiful bike, guys. Absolutely stunning to look at in the Appalachian sun. If you're wondering, if you're wanting to know what the differences are between this and the old generation GasGas, go back and watch any of my factory edition or 2023 videos from last year, and I go into detail telling you about the new shorter shock with the hand adjustments and the new hour meter and all the changes to the frame. All that stuff are in those videos. It's there's, you know, it's a whole new bike. It's not anywhere even close to the same as the old generation. And if you've ridden the old generation, I really advise you to hop on one of these, because it just feels more refined in every way. The chassis feels better, the cable management's better, everything about the bike just it revs a little quicker. The quick shift that it's got is absolutely amazing to ride with. I don't think any of you guys would regret one of these. So yeah, as of the time of publishing this video, this bike is still available at AOMC dealership. You can find them on social media, AOMC dealership. Call and talk to John in sales, tell him you saw Ryan's MXG video, and he'll help get you hooked up on this thing as best he can. And if you appreciate me making these videos and you want to support me at no extra cost to you, click in the first link in my description and grab your parts. KTM, GasGas, Husky, whatever motorcycle parts you need, grab them from AOMC.mx. And you know, use coupon code MXGuru with no spaces, save 10%. Helps out the channel, supports a small business here in Appalachia, helps us keep the lights on. We appreciate you guys so much. Ryan with AOMC. See you in the next video.